What's up? What's up? What is up, everybody? It is a special Wednesday hip hop live edition of Down in the Den. I see you out there on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and X, as well as Instagram. Thank you so much for joining us. We definitely appreciate that. And man, we got a lot to talk about since our last episode. We've had the initial What's Beef episode with myself, King Petty, and Johnny Raps. We had an episode talking about the live release of probably the song of the summer with myself and Nicky Do, and I had to bring my brother back for a special breakdown on who won this battle. This Kendrick versus Drake. This maybe arguably the biggest hip-hop battle of all time. I don't know. I don't think I've seen anything like this where you have essentially got an album between them. But before we go any further, let me introduce my partner in crime. Brother, please tell the people your name, where they can find you on social media.
All right, y'all. What's good with y'all tonight? My name is King Petty. I am the owner of Ill Vision Entertainment. You can find me on, what is it? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat under Eyes to My Soul, or either, what is it? Eyes to My Soul 80 and John Leggett on Facebook. And then on the Ill Vision Entertainment Network, you can find me under Hot with Petty and Mr. Petty's Mr. Petty's Poetry Moments. So yeah, I'm a little bit stoned already. I just got off work.
Yeah, he's already into it, but he's going to be sharp enough to talk about this because hip hop is essentially a second language to us, or maybe a first language. But that's his information right there on Instagram. Go ahead and give him a follow, and definitely give him a subscribe over there on YouTube. He has a ton of quality content for people that love poetry, people that love herbs, people that love just comedy and fuckery. Follow him on the Facebook. He's petty for a reason. So if you're if you're a fan of the fuckery, follow his Facebook. That was a lot of F's. Damn, I didn't even try that. But go ahead and follow his Facebook if you're a fan of the fuckery. But man, we are going to get into it, and we're going to work a little bit backwards. So I'm going to just put some, since Kendrick is allowing us to play it without strikes. Let me go ahead and bring something up so we can start this energy right. Hold on one moment.
Water.
Get that man some water. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. But first of all, while I'm getting this situated, man, what do you think about the beef so far? Do you think it's over? Or do you think there's going to be some more follow-ups?
Honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, it was done for me after Meet the Grams. After that, because the way it happened, so old boy, like Drake dropped, what did he drop? The one song. He dropped that one song. Damn, what's the name of it? Let me look at it. I got it on here.
So
he dropped Family Matters. And not even 30 minutes later.
Push-Ups was first.
Mm-hmm.
Push-Ups was first. The Drop and Give Me 50. Drop and Give Me 50.
Yeah, I know that. But I mean, like, how that, I mean, like, it was like neck and neck. Then all of a sudden he dropped Family Matters. And then like 30 minutes later, Meet the Grams comes out. Not even 30 minutes. And snatched it. And then he dropped Not Like Us. It was back to, he did a three-peat. Basically did a three-peat.
Yeah.
So
and don't
I think it's over.
16 in LA. But now that I got the screen up, let's start this off right.
Psst, I see dead people. Hey, Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak though. Man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
That is hard. I
Beat your
swear.
ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe on him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the floor on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 that fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
That's a hard bar.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something? B-Rest, that's for bitching. You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Fish Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got favors all up in contact. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fuck no rain grow like he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central. Nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me. I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music. And I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay.
Woo!
Oh my God.
They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what, little baby, help you get your lingo up. What, 21, get your false street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what, Quavo said you can be from Northside. Yeah. What, 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. It was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say O-V-Ho. O-V-Ho. Say O-V-Ho. O-V-Ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
Woo! All I can say in my Ric Flair voice, woo!
It's crazy he got a platinum diss song.
So let me tell you, there's been a lot of diss songs that are classic. No Vaseline, Hit 'Em Up, Takeover, Ether. None of them I can recall had a dance step section where you could literally
real
look out. Sporting events. I mean, he made a first of all, can we get a round of applause for DJ Mustard, man? Because I know you're a West Coast brother, man. How's the West feeling right now, man? I know you got to fill up,
bruh. They played it at where I work at.
Sure. It's a certified.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is and like it's a bunch of Asians where I work at.
Hey.
And they playing it there. Like, I was like, oh wow, like playing it there. You gotta think about it. It got to the point where I'm hearing it like driving down, like I'm like literally sitting in my car at the stoplight, and then I hear somebody right next to me playing the song I'm listening to, or like 2 cars over. It's crazy, bro. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. Like he literally that came out and within an hour and it dropped, and then all of a sudden, like people just they spray painted OVOs in London. They not like us.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I saw it. And I mean, we're working backwards. Obviously, that's not the latest to come out, but Kendrick has removed all copyright. So I'm gonna blast it. I might blast it one more time before we leave. But let's break through the battle, the subject matter. A lot of people say, you know, oh,
It was too much.
It's too much, too personal. I don't necessarily feel when it comes to beef, there's anything too personal, especially if you look at the hip hop battles. I mean, we just saw Tom Brady have a roast on Netflix that was extremely personal. They were making jokes about Aaron Hernandez, and nobody said, "Oh, that's too much." At the end of the day, it's entertainment, and yeah, if you have material skeletons in your closet, it can be used to,
Oh yeah,
you know, in any type of rap battle. So I don't think
that's battle rapping.
that's
Like
battle.
it's a part of the art. It's a part of the sport.
It's part of the culture, and it was
Yeah.
all somebody gets hurt and it stays on record. Then say what you want, sticks and stones. You know what I mean?
Like to me, it got personal, but like to me, it was just like this is just a battle. Like they going back and forth. You've never seen two artists, two of the top artists, especially in rap hip hop, go back to back. Like they dropping songs like say Drake dropped one 6 o'clock. This motherfucker Kendrick dropping one on 6:30, 6:45. Not even 30 minutes later. You know what I mean? So it was like going back and forth, and we've never had that. We've had to like literally like think about like we had verses. But like when these, I mean, this is live action. Like this is like literally live going. Like and people, it was just dropping back to back to back. That it to me it was as far as the culture, this was like the greatest thing that happened in the culture in a while.
Yeah.
A
And
while.
you know, last year I think maybe only 1 or 2 hip hop albums charted. Record sales are down. It was getting to the point where it looked like hip hop was dead, and you know they were saying it's the year of the woman. No disrespect to the women, but you know, hip hop can't survive because hip hop is a few things. One, it's black music. 2, it's essentially male music. That's why when you see someone of another race or female topping the charts, it's a rarity because it's generally young black males.
Yeah.
That is the demographic. Those are the creators of hip hop. But being that hip hop is only 51 years of age, unlike other forms of music, we're now seeing artists in their 40s, 50s, 60s. Like I think Dr. Dre is close to 60, and him and Snoop are about to drop a new project. So now,
Missionary.
exactly. So now we have like the Rolling Stones of hip hop, the Elvis of hip hop, with the elder statesmen that still can do it. Jay-Z can still do it when he wants to. Kanye's over 45 years old, still dropping #1 hits. Drake's 37. I believe Kendrick's around that age as well.
Cole is too.
Cole is as well. So you got these men that now have families, that now have everything that is adult, but they're still in this tough culture. And I personally have never been a huge fan of Drake. I've always felt, and we've talked about this before, I always felt that he was a bit of a culture vulture because you are a child actor. Anybody can rap. I don't think rap has a race. I think if you got that heart and you know, one
If
of
he
our
got talent and skill for it.
absolutely one of our many time guests, Johnny Raps, white man, middle class, family, and he'll tell you in a heartbeat, in his music, but it pumps through his veins, and he loves real hip hop. So I don't believe it has erased, and I don't think him being mixed or him being from Canada is really an issue. I think the biggest thing is that I noticed with Drake, when I first heard Drake, that was around the best I ever had. He kind of sound like
So we
Wayne.
sound 09.
Right. So he sounded a little bit about like Lil Wayne when he rapped, and then when he sung, he sounded a little bit like a Trey Songz, and I felt like he's kind of emulating these people. And then when he signed Lil Wayne, it seemed like he really started taking on his cadences and things of that nature. But then he gets with the Migos, he sounds like the Migos. He steals Triple X's flow. Rest in peace to the
Chameleon.
he's a chameleon, or he's a vulture.
Yeah.
He's very good. He's an actor, so he's very good at emulating, like you said, a chameleon, or more like a parrot. It's mimicry. So I never really respected. I felt he was a good musician, but I didn't think he was necessarily a hip hop artist. I felt like he had a great ear for beats, pop. He's
pop with a hip hop feel.
With a hip hop feel. And if he just stayed in that lane, I wouldn't have any problem. But when he started trying to get that street cred and, talking all this game, make a right at the light, I'm like, Drake, nobody is scared of Drake on this planet, period. You, as my former father-in-law used to say, you are NTN, a non-threatening Negro. Nobody is scared of Drake at all. I know, because I am a non-threatening Negro, and
it took him, so it took him a couple songs to respond back to Ross. Think about it. Ross dropped Champagne Moments right in the middle of the beef.
Right.
And people forgot about that. That song was hot as fuck to me. I like that shit.
It was a dope song. I was in preparation for this. I was on Spotify going back and listening to all the songs in order and things of that nature. I think Ross has just been the narrator. Like he's come
That's
up.
What I'm saying. Yeah.
The BBL
Drizzy has been trending ever since.
White Boy. Even speaking of BBL Drizzy, a diss beat. I've never So do you think this is the hip hop industry's way of telling Drake we're over you? With everybody uniting, it's really like an Avengers moment. Do you feel this is hip hop's way of saying, yo, we're over you, we're done?
Lord, wow.
What do y'all think out there?
I believe we can get tired of him, but he's not gonna go away, because simple fact is, no matter what, he's still gonna drop and they still gonna sell. It just depends on what audience he's gonna cater to now.
And that's the thing. Like, what I feel, he's a swagger jacker. Like he's around the Sexy Reds, the Lil Yachties, and all these really young kids, and he's like a vampire, just sucking their youth and their energy, and their heads are like, oh, I'm getting a cosign from Drake, but he's a wave rider. He sees, okay, this is the wave. Let me go down to their level, and really, like, you should be evolving as an artist. Like you will never hear Jay-Z on a track with Sexy Red ever. That's never gonna happen. He only works with people that he respects, that actually are uplifting the culture. And I think Drake, because he's not from the culture, he just comes down and he emulates. I think Kendrick had a line where he was like, when you go to Atlanta, he said you went to Future to get in the club, you went with 21 Savage to get your street cred, you went with, Quavo. He just rides the wave better than
everybody. Tiger, we gotta go back. Tiger, everybody. Nicki, it's I don't know. I think it was gonna be to the point where he was everywhere. Every fucking where. And then the thing about what makes Kendrick so good is he's mysterious. Like he's just he'll come out, but I never thought it was gonna be like this.
Yeah.
Like it caught me by surprise because like me and my homeboy was talking and I was like, bro, like Kendrick can respond, but then like, and then he responded with the first this one, Euphoria, and then all of a sudden the next one dropped, and then the next one drops, and then the next one drops, and I'm just like, oh, he's really outside.
And it
So
ended up being 4-piece. So, like I said, between them, we essentially got a whole LP of just diss tracks. And if Universal was smart, they'd make a collector's package and piece it all together with the back and forth. Call it like the Battle of the Gods. So let's go one for one, and you tell me which one won. So we started off from Drake with the push-ups, and that was countered by 616 in LA, if I'm not mistaken, by Kendrick. So of those two, which one did you like better?
be honest, 616 in LA.
Okay. All right. That's fair. I felt that one was a draw because the Drop and Give Me 50 was pretty good. I like Drake's energy on that one. I felt like his biggest mistake, though, instead of just focusing on Kendrick, like Kendrick is a whole plate. You don't need to focus. He was kind of taking shots at ASAP and taking shots at Ross. And like, they only, as Jay said, they only need half a bar. The only person
Right.
out there that can compete with him is Kendrick. So I think that was his miscalculation. But I would say those two were a draw. And then we had Drake did Family Matters. And then immediately Kendrick hit him with Meet the Grams, ironically. Which one did you think won that between those two? And Family Matters, he had some allegations, man. If true,
Yeah,
that the kid may not
but
be
Meet the Grams was so much more. The just everything. My God, like
I mean, when you start the song saying
with
Dear
Adonis,
like your firstborn son just started the song addressing him, addressing his father, addressing his mother, addressing a potential.
his alleged daughter.
Do you think that's real? Do you think that's real?
I don't know. You never can be too sure in hip. You never can be too sure in entertainment. You never can be too. You never know. Think about it. Like some people have. Like you got to think about it. These people be on tour, huh?
Now I was telling people in the audience, what do y'all think? Do y'all think the Drake daughter rumor is real? He's been getting a lot of paternity suits, and he has enough money to get NDAs and stuff. But
hush money, yeah.
The sleuths on the Twitter have seen. I've seen a couple of kids that show up that look just like the boy, as he likes to say. And if you hid one kid, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't hide another 2 or 3.
Right.
And really, with Kendrick, all he could say is, okay, he accused him of domestic violence, which is obviously very serious. But her own brother came out and was like, he's never laid a hand on her. And
Right.
Nobody's brother is going to let their sister get beat on, especially by someone that wears a size 7. They're gonna handle that. So
Right.
Kendrick's spirit and energy doesn't strike me as someone. Now, did he probably cheat on her and they are probably separated? Yeah. But that's everybody. That's not
life. That happens.
Life.
And that's supposedly the life of an entertainer. So I mean,
right. And then him saying, "Oh, you and her haven't gotten married." Like, didn't you say you had a necklace with 23 engagement rings? Like, you sound hypocritical. It seems like either his ghostwriters didn't do the research, or he was just really lazy and just kind of, I don't know. What do you think he underestimated Kendrick?
Yeah, personally, yeah, because you got like Kendrick doesn't really drop or even get into a lot. I mean, sure enough, Control and a couple other songs. I mean, there's a couple other tracks. Here's where I think the beef actually started. I'm gonna go back. and you probably remember this. The BET cipher, the BET Awards cipher. You remember that? That's when it all started. When he was like,
but that was after Control, because remember he said
no, that's before Control.
No, it was after, because he said after in that cipher. Remember he said after I
drop Control,
and put the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. So it was, but that's when he kind of was like, ha ha, you know, I'm bulletproof, because Drake started taking shots back at him. Drake was on interviews saying, you know, there's no way, you know, anybody can challenge me. He got really arrogant. Marcus Wiley came out today. He said that about 2013, Drake came up on his show talking crazy about Kendrick, but ESPN edited it out. And he told Top Dog and Kendrick, because Marcus Wiley is from Compton, and he told them, this is like 2013, and they were like, don't worry about it, don't do anything. So this has been brewing for literally 9 years.
The Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman.
He is the Candyman, or the Boogeyman, whichever one you want to call it. You call his name a couple of times, he's gonna end up showing his ass. Pause. But yeah, he's gonna literally come. Like, and
pause.
Yeah, I already said pause. But like, he literally, that's what it just happened. Like, he just, yeah, to me, I think it was a murder. Like, you know, it's bad when Seth Rogen even talked about it.
Yeah. So you're saying a 4-0 sweep, essentially?
I would say a 3-1. I'm not saying 4-0. I say 3-1.
Which one did you give for Drake?
Now I would probably have to go back. Push-ups was better. Not going front. Push-ups was better. I go back on that. Because I was just thinking about that. Push-ups is better. But the rest of it, nah. 3-1. 3-1.
Yeah. I can agree with that. Definitely a convincing, a gentleman's sweep, if you will. Now, number one, is Kendrick now the undisputed king of hip hop right now? I mean, he's systematic. He's breaking records, going number one.
All depends what he does next.
DJ
Is he gonna wait a while and drop, or is he just going like I gotta go back in the lab and cook up something?
He's got an album in June, and I mean, if he keeps this, DJ Mustard said they've been working in album.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, well, DJ Mustard just said that today. So I mean, if he's working with DJ Mustard, you know
they're going back to old school.
They're going old school West. I'm excited for you know, because I grew up in the 90s loving the West Coast, even though I'm a Virginia boy, born and bred. But I love West Coast music. But, you know, some of the first hip hop I heard was Too Short due to my brother. So, and I've said that story on many episodes. So I love West, you know, Snoop, Dre. We grew up at the perfect time.
Not to mention, there's a bunch of undiscovered producers out there that everybody might hear, and they don't even know it's them. Like, I would love to hear Kendrick on one of my favorite producers' songs. I would love to hear him on. It's a producer out in the Bay by the name of DJ Fresh, the world's freshest DJ Fresh, and he's got multiple shit. He's got, I mean, we talking like 45 albums of just like compilation album. Like, he's just showcasing his beats on other artists, you know. Yeah, and he's got Freddie Gibbs. He's got Currency on his shit. A bunch. So I would love to hear him on that.
And put some on his unique beats.
Yeah. No, like, he literally has them in the studio and shit.
Oh, like DJ Alpha.
Yeah, like, he works, he makes the beats, everything.
Okay.
All the shit, like, he's a one-man band.
I gotta check him out. Out. Yeah, I mean, and West got some crazy hitters right now. I've been saying the Bay for a while, but you know, LA is you know, I grew up listening to NWA, so Compton got a special place in my heart. So I love seeing them on top. Now, can Drake come back? Because the thing about Drake, like, if you started going in a rabbit hole, and I was going to pull up some videos, but I didn't want this show to get too dark because I really wanted to keep it about hip hop and the art. But like, yo, these are some real Diddy like R. Kelly like allegations. And I've seen some videos, man. It's like, should we touch on the Millie Bobby Brown thing?
But was it? I mean, the videos were like, ain't they old?
Yeah, but he was still like a
Like
grown.
21, 22?
No, Drake's 37. So
Oh
like,
yeah, I'm
yeah,
tripping. He's like 6 years younger than us.
yeah, he's not that much younger than us. So like in that one video, I believe he was 28 and the girl was 17.
Oh no.
You know, he was on tour, and but you know, some people say, well, the age of consent in Canada is 16. I'm like, that doesn't make it any better just because of the technicality of where you're at. Morally and ethically, it's still a problem. Then the biggest thing to me that just seemed odd was the Millie Bobby Brown. And for those who don't know who she is, she was a child actor from Stranger Things. Dope show on Netflix. Check it out if you haven't checked it out. But at the time, she was 14, and Drake was like 31, 33, something
Right.
like that. I think he was like 33. And he was, and she probably because she was a child and was naive, she let it slip on the interview. Oh yeah, you know, Drake is great. We text all the time. He texts me, I miss you. We have dinner. And I'm like, okay, you have one thing in common. You both were child actors. So I can give you that where you may be able to give some advice. But that advice needs to be in a professional mentorship manner
Right.
versus texting a impressionable 14-year-old girl that I miss her. Like, that's weird to me. Like, do you think he was like innocent, or do you think it's like he had some foul motives or
Oh
intentions?
no. I've seen the video. I don't know. It might have been, it looked innocent, so
I don't know. I hope not.
yeah, I think it was innocent. Like, yeah, like, cause it's like as soon as he was like, there was one where he was like, yeah, she's 17. He was like, oh no, oh no. I was like,
Yeah, and
I'm,
I did see that, and you know, he was like, "Oh, you gonna get me in jail?"
yeah.
Um, I don't know. I mean, it when they're I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to take it dark, so I'm gonna leave that be, but then keep it back to the hip hop. Now, lyrically, who do you think was more dominant lyrically? I'd say Kendrick, no
Oh,
doubt.
K
Like
dot,
lyrically
K dot.
assassinated him. Beats that when didn't Drake start off with the Woo Kid on that on Drop and Give Me 50? That was kind of dope.
Mm-hmm.
Woo Kid beat, you know, he was
Yeah, yeah, it
that's
was, yeah.
when kind of 50 Cent. But then it seemed like his energy after Family Matters went down, and then that 616, I mean, I'm sorry, not 616, his final release, the Heart Part 6,
Oh my God.
that's
Trash.
breaking records. It's got 1 million dislikes
Oh yeah,
on
trash.
YouTube. It was a trash track. It was, to me, the energy was like, all right, man, you got it. You know, you got it. I'm just gonna continue being rich. I ain't going back and forth with you. You know, it kind of was like it was almost like a defensive rap. It was instead of coming
Right.
back at him, he's like, why would I? It really, and I've seen the clips on Twitter where they have R. Kelly, and it really sounds like R. Kelly, like, why would I hog tie someone? You know, he didn't say I didn't do it. He just was like, I'm too famous because I would clearly be in jail. I'm like, no, rich and powerful people don't go to jail. Like, that's not how it works.
And Rick Ross was narrating the whole shit afterwards. That shit was hilarious.
You know, Rick Ross is I'm not the biggest fan of his music. I think his flow is very, you know, he's gonna give you that same slow flow every time. But as far as a character, like I would watch a podcast, like a Drink Champs with Rick Ross or something. He's hilarious, man.
Fuck yeah.
He is really in that character. You know, that we forgive him for being a straight up not a cop, but he worked at the
Correctional officer.
correctional officer. But she was hilarious.
Yeah,
Sir,
no.
salute, appreciate it.
Bro, it was hilarious. The way he was just talking, he was like, bro,
White
see
boy,
you waving the white flag.
You got your nose down. He said, you a chomo? They said you a PD. You a chomo? He was so concerned, man. White boy?
The way he was just looking at the camera, that shit was hilarious, bro. I was like, I'm dying just because he be saying it with so much conviction and shit. And I'm like,
BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. He said,
he made that shit popular to the point where it's like, oh, and then the Metro Boomin beat.
Oh, the BBL Drizzy beat. You know what? It might be free. We might get flagged for copyright, but I gotta bring it up. I gotta bring it up.
Dude, that's bro. I listened to it all the way, and I was like, okay, this is kind of dope a little bit.
Like, y'all down in the den, y'all need to make sure y'all enter. I want to hear y'all drop
I
a
am
verse.
not rapping on that.
Metro
no way.
Doing $10,000 plus a free beat from Metro Boomin. So there's a lot of rappers out there that I've interviewed. I Metro.
That shit is hilarious. As soon as I heard that song, that beat, I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
I've never seen anything like that where they just, all right, I found it.
I mean, Drake did say start making beats with drums.
Hey, it's D.E.N from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that.
All right, I found it. Let me share this with y'all.
That beat.
A diss beat. God dog. And then the funny thing is, because of this contest, you got a bunch of young up and coming rappers just dissing Drake. I've never seen
for no apparent reason.
No apparent reason. Never met the man in his life, but they're like, "Hey, I got to take my shot."
Everybody done gotten that damn. We don't even know who's in this damn thing yet.
And to my understanding, Metro Boomin orchestrated a lot of this for a reason that he came out that said he can't say why. But apparently it was enough that former, I wouldn't say friends, but former people that had alliances or rap with them just completely turned against them. So, I mean, when that happened,
Future, the Weeknd.
Yeah, Future did a whole album with him. Weeknd was almost signed to OVO.
Right.
And who else? Rick Ross has had a ton of songs with Drake. All of them really had a relationship. Even Kendrick had a song with Drake and went on tour. But
I think it was like 2, wasn't it?
At least, I don't know, at least one.
Poetic Justice, and there was one more.
He had a freestyle, I think, on where it was just Kendrick. I think on Take That or Take Care or something like that. I think he just had a freestyle or interlude with Kendrick.
Right.
But either way, man, it just seems like his ego got the best of him. And when that happens,
every dog has his day.
Every dog has his day. But shoot, we got 40 minutes in. I think we should play Not Like Us one more time, since it can't be copywritten.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
You know how people have been posting about A? That's A's mother. Bloody Rosewater. I see dead people.
Aye. Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rat nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Now we got to break down that line, man.
Yeah, I know.
Triple entendre when he said pass the on that body like John Stockton. Obviously, John Stockton, NBA assist leader, but Karl Malone, his teammate, had the kid with the 13-year-old, so he's passing on that body like John Stockton. Like John Stockton was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna get involved with that." Like, this man is literally like, oh my God, like,
yeah.
Said Drake don't own his own music. Kendrick threw an alley with the bloggers. Very, very true. Drake
Yeah.
did
Yeah, he did. He really did.
$1 million deal, which on paper you're like, oh, $400 million. They literally own that man. He doesn't own any of his own music, any video. It is essentially a 360 deal. He got a bulk payment and that's why Kanye was like, yo, that's a slave deal. Steve Stout, who runs United Masters, said if Drake was independent with as big following he has, he could literally just say new album, link in bio, and he would make something like $10 million a month for the next 60 months just from one album. But he didn't want to bet on himself, so he took the bulk deal, and he really ended up just getting owned. So yeah, good observation. He definitely doesn't own his own music, and so that was really a FU to, as Kanye says, rich baby daddy Lucian Grange. So let's go ahead and play the rest of the song.
Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the floor on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 that fuck him up. Wop, 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 I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Yeek. Yeek. Oh. That was rough.
Every time.
That was rough every time I hear. And then when Drake tried to come back, and then all the real music heads was like, there isn't even a B sharp. Like you're just making up notes. It was man, he did not understand the assignment. That's all I can say.
It went over a lot of people's heads too.
A lot of people.
It went over a lot of people's heads.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pac, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the album?
Now, was that a shot at J. Cole? Because he said cold foul, which is chicken, because a fowl is a chicken. And then he said, what is a OVO, owl, bird, bitches, and bird niggas? So he had like another triple entendre because he said coal is a fowl. In other words, chicken, because he made a great business decision. Anybody that disrespected J. Cole, in retrospect, he's looking like the smartest guy in the room now. He's like, I'm gonna ride my bike and hang out on the beach. But so that was like a crazy bar right there.
Oakland shout out too when he was like, you think Oakland gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga?
Right.
Because he owns Pac ring.
Yeah. That.
So he was like, I think Oakland gonna be your last stop, nigga. I was like, damn.
You might want to avoid that area.
It will get rowdy out there. Yeah.
Very much so.
Our bird niggas and bird bitches go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some P-rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got favorites all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow like he was in jail. That's conniving.
And that is true. Lil Wayne has mentioned that Drake, and that's just regular guy code. That's like, you're Drake. You could pretty much have anybody you want, and I think that's another thing. He seems like he keeps going after people's women, and that's a good way to, because everybody
to get an enemy, to make an enemy,
make an enemy
slowly but surely.
Could have said it, and then like Wayne was your mentor. Like if you didn't have that co-sign from Lil Wayne, I found some clips. And I've put them on my TikTok. Y'all can check that out at Down in the Den on TikTok with what Drake rapped like before these ghostwriters, and it's just watch it for yourself.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna watch
to
that.
Get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the road label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many...
Hey, greatest Sweet Chin Music. You don't know what that is. I'm not playing the aux. I came down to that at my wedding, to the HBK music. So the greatest of all time. My favorite wrestler, Shawn Michaels. Shout out.
Wow.
Stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is...
He's saying right there, he has 10 diss tracks ready to go. If you paid attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
A lie, here's 69 God, ayy, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside, ayy, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod, ayy, city is back up, it's a must, we outside, ayy. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us.
This is
they not
ridiculous.
like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what, little baby, help you get your lingo up. What, 21, get your first street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what, Quavo said you can be from Northside. What, 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you're not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer.
He actually gave a whole history lesson and still managed to diss him on a dance track, Song of the Summer. I want to see it at every cookout. I want to see it at every family affair.
It will be.
Every HBCU, every barbecue, Mother's Day this weekend. I need to see y'all doing y'all line dances to the Daylight Not Us challenge, man. I could see it coming, man. He had
it's gonna be a wrap, bro. Like they're gonna have like a whole little thing to it. Like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Gonna be people doing routines. So I think we're in agreement, man. Overall, the question that we came today on this episode was who won, and I think it's clear 3-1. I'm gonna say Kendrick Lamar, man, got him out of here. Now, and honestly, I don't think Drake could come back because he already said I'm going on vacation. That's it.
Oh, this needs to be a long one. This needs to be about like what was it supposed to be, like a year or so?
He did say he was gonna take a year off. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you need to like maybe longer than that, bro. Like this might be the one where you're just gonna be like, I'm gonna have to sit this one out because I have a feeling like this boy's gonna drop
this what
a couple times.
Great. This is advice listen to your boy Mars on Wise Beyond My Years. Take a year off, come back, straight R&B album. No rapping, no beef, just a song for the ladies. Make a real just R&B album and just do that. And just do that and make some undeniable, but stop rapping, stop acting tough, stop hanging out with Lil Yachty and Jack, just straight R&B album. I want to hear the new version of I Better. Matter of fact, jump on that Afro beats wave. And spectacular. Do you like making voices? Jump on that Afro beats wave. Tyler, I think she's 22, so she might be a little too old for you, but
Right.
work with them and jump on that wave and just leave hip hop. Make them miss you in hip hop. Make them miss you. Andre 3000 selling records, playing a wooden flute. You don't have to rap. Just make them miss you, but take that year off. That's all I got to say about that.
I mean, like I would take 2. That's just me, because we still have the fall off about to drop. Like, we know there's a Kendrick album in the works right now, but how many? Well, it's just that like I don't know. Not to mention there's gonna be Carter 6 is coming out, which I don't think anybody's even really sweating that no more, but I'm still a big Wayne fan, so like I'm looking for the Carter 6. Plus, I mean, like there's a ton of albums dropping this summer. So one of my favorites is dropping Friday, and she's not even really known about. Well, not like commercially, but Rhapsody is dropping this week, so I'm waiting for that.
Okay, yeah, man, we know. Shoot, we know who Rhapsody is. She's a
a lot of people don't really know though. You
yeah.
gotta think about it. Everybody's it's all on like Megan Thee Stallion and all this shit, but
yeah. But she's an MC. She worked with my boys over there at Black Odyssey. Did some fire stuff together. Black Odyssey, matter of fact, shout out to Black Odyssey, man. They've been on the Den, and they got a new song coming out with Wiz Khalifa very soon. So check that out. Shoot, this show is all about music, man. You put
he's
us
dropping too. Cushion OJ.
Who else do you think people need to check out coming out in the next?
Lord have mercy. Let me see. Well, judging by what was that? The Couches joint. Larry June probably gonna drop another album soon. Expensive Couches. I think judging by that, that's an album from him is gonna be dropping soon. Probably another. Future's dropping a mixtape.
Future is dropping a mixtape.
Right, he trying to go for the 3-peat. So you know what I mean. So he's dropping. I'm gonna look for Chance the Rapper. I don't even really like Chance the Rapper, but I'm gonna look for his album. Benny the Butcher's coming out. That's one of my favorites. But Conway's dropping in like 2 weeks. So, I'm waiting for that. That's the album I'm really waiting for, is that Conway.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, man, that's Petty's picks right there. So check out all of those artists, man. And then, of course, if you want to know about some of the best artists in the industry, if you're new to the Den, check out some of our past interviews. We have interviews with some of the best artists in the game, from the future, old, new, different genres. So we got something for everybody. We have some more guests coming on later this summer that we are going to be happy to introduce. If you're looking for something to listen to, if you want Mars music pick for Wednesday, check out Pussy Apex. He just dropped a new album. It's available on Even Biz, or you can check it out it's on Spotify and everything now. But if you can, support the artists at Even Biz and buy from the artist direct. That is one of the goals of the Den, is to have independence and ownership of the music for the artists. I'm a big proponent and advocate for Even Biz. So if you're out there, and I'm not getting paid for this, it's not a paid commercial, but if you're an independent artist out there, or even an established artist, and you're not signed, now's the time to really, really, really appreciate the love, brother. Thanks for subscribing, like, comment, and share, man. We're gonna be out here a lot. But thanks for subscribing, brother. Yeah, check out if you're an independent artist or even established artist that you don't currently have a record deal. Even Biz, EVENBIZ. Check them out. It's a way to get your art from your fans, and you don't have to have a huge fan base to make money, because as you know, with streaming, the artists, you have to stream like 100 million streams to make like $50,000. Most artists aren't streaming that unless you're really got the machine behind you, and you have the machine. We could do a business one-on-one episode in the music business, and maybe I'll get some executives, if y'all are really interested, to come on the show and really expose how there's money in music, but it's not money for the artists if you don't know what you're doing. So for sure, check that out. What's this? They caught somebody trying to break into Drake house. Damn, you're not even safe in Canada, my boy. That's your home. Like, don't you live in a gated community? Like, how they getting in? That
with a high fence.
Hey,
his bodyguard got shot.
Kendrick said, "You ever think OVO working for me?" And Kendrick said, two of them, what he said, two want you plotting on your life. He might have been giving them a warning, I don't know. Not saying that Kendrick has anything to do with this. It just seems like, I've heard some speculation that him and Weeknd's labels are having beef, but it's just so weird to me, like, that this is going straight with two of the poppest artists. That's like if you found out Prince and Michael Jackson were sending drive-bys at each other's house. It's just weird, man. Let's keep it on wax. We want to be able to laugh at you, but we don't want to cry at your funeral. So let's keep it on wax. But that's it, man. That is an hour. Petty, I thank you so much, man, for joining. You are a hip-hop hero. And of course, we're going to try to give y'all at least this monthly a hip-hop breakdown, and it came to a perfect. I seen him on that HBO Tedros. Yeah,
he dope.
He's definitely no buster. The street shit's crazy to me for music, man. It's like music should be something that we enjoy and inspire and laugh and cry and everything.
Right.
You shouldn't be getting. No one should be.
And all of a sudden, the beef just happens, and you just like, okay, this is something different. Like, this ain't happened before.
Yeah, no, this
ever. So
it's been fun, because usually, you would have to wait. You might get one diss. It was Ether, it was Takeover. Jay had maybe, I think he did Super Ugly, but really, you usually have one. Cube dropped No Vaseline. He didn't drop No Vaseline 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it's just, this is different, and maybe it's because you can make music in your own house with a laptop. They can really get this stuff out digitally, but
right.
It's different. This is different. I've never seen anything like this. Usually it's one drops diss track, the other drop a diss track, who won, and that's it. But this was truly a hip-hop heavyweight fight. This is our version of Ali Frazier. We were too young to see Ali Frazier, but this is our version in hip-hop. So yeah, it's big. It's big. But we'll be back with our regularly scheduled program next week with a guest for the best in new music, old music of the day. Make sure that you tune in to Down in the Den. Petty, what you got coming on the Ill Vision Network, man?
Well, I'm getting ready to go back and do a Pot with Petty episode tomorrow. And then I'm probably going to have a Petty and Real Conversations episode in the next 3 days. And I think that's about it right now. I'm thinking about doing a poetry episode, but I need to brainstorm and I need to think of some new material, because I haven't really wrote in about a month. So, and the stuff I got really just ain't like hit me like it's supposed to. So I'm a brainstorm, start writing again, and then just get right to it. Like I need to, because I've been like lagging, but work's been like getting to me. But yeah, time to get back to it.
BBL Drizzy, man. I want to hear you kill that. I might write something to it. Hell, $10,000, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it, and then I'll sell the beat that he gives me, the free beat that he gives me. So
I just want the publishing.
You said, "What's your page, KP?" Tell them your page again.
Oh, okay. You can find me at the Ill Vision Network channel on YouTube.
Hold on,
Ill Vision Entertainment.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah, Ill Vision Entertainment. And then you can find me on Facebook at John Leggett. Snapchat, Eyes to My Soul. Well, it's Grown and Petty 44. IG is Eyes to My Soul 80. So you can catch me on all those. I don't know my TikTok. So.
I don't know if you can see it, brother, but there it is right there.
Yeah.
Entertainment on
do my own logos, all that shit. So
yeah, he's a dope graphic artist as well. But there we go. Right there. For those watching at home, if you can see, please follow my man's page on YouTube. He has some amazing content. And thanks again for subscribing, brother. We appreciate that. We'll be doing more of these lives very soon. At least like I said, once a month, maybe more, depending on schedule.
Well, I'm free on the weekend, bro. I got 3 days off a week, so
okay.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. No matter where I'm at, I ain't far, so I could record in the car at the water. So it's getting warm out here finally.
Yeah, it was 90 degrees today over here on the East Coast. It was
hot. Bro, I'm telling you, warm for me over here is it was like 70. I was happy for that.
There you go.
I appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, I was happy. I was like, okay, I ain't gotta wear a hoodie. I ain't gotta wear a long sleeve shirt. I'm good. All right. So yeah, it felt good today. It's gonna be like this all week. So I'm happy. Tomorrow's my Friday. I'm about to just chill.
Absolutely. Well, fellas, we out. We passed our time. So once again, thank y'all for tuning in, subscribing, turn your notifications on. That way, when we go live, you'll know when we're live. We enjoy the feedback. This is the show for y'all. It's a hip hop conversation, so we appreciate when y'all active like that. Shout out to some of our regulars that came in. Our brother Cal Jones. Please check him out. Yes, sir. West. You and I know it's the best side. Shout out to my Las Vegas family and my California family as well. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, turn your notifications on. If you just like the audio, the replay will be available at midnight over there, wherever you listen to podcasts. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're going to get out of here. But before we get out of here, we are going to go out with a bang.
These jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton. The industry can hate me. Fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton.